Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Wait, I wonder how I can make sure that it saves it to camera roll. Maybe at the very end I'll do it. Nobody's
Okay.
on here yet.
All right, but they're going to watch this later.
They're going to watch it later. And I can crop this part out.
All right. You are watching our first ever live Instagram Comp Questions with Craig. We are filming from Katie's cell phone. And so if you've never watched Comp Questions with Craig before, how it works is we've got some questions lined up that I'll start the program answering. And but then as we go, if you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comments and I will do the best I can to answer them. All right. So hello everybody. Are you all seeing me okay?
I think so.
We're in it looks like a disco room. We've got some weird conference room in our building that I don't know why they made the lighting like this, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the whiteboard as I write on it. But yeah, let's have some fun. So let's start with the first question. It is, all right, thank you.
If you want to stand up, you can.
All right. So the first question is, why don't y'all have carnival? Hey Wayne, how's it going, sir? All right. Let's see that. Why don't y'all have carnival? And it's actually written y'all. So why don't y'all have carnival? You know, we're in Texas. They're speaking our language. So that's kind of a easy. I wouldn't say it's an easy answer. It's just we don't have a contract with them, and so we, they know about us, and we know about them, and we work with a couple of their partner or their sister brands. We work with Princess Hall in America. I think Carnival is one of those things where they have a huge database already. It's my family's first cruise was on Carnival. A lot of people, Carnival's got a lot of shorter cruises and a lot of ports, so a lot of people start with Carnival. So they have a really big player database, and maybe they feel like they don't need more players at the moment. I don't know, but I know a couple people work there. They're all good people, and maybe someday we will work with Carnival, but at the moment we do not. So why don't y'all have Carnival? That's why. Let's see. I took a comp cruise through Royal last September. When can I qualify to take a comp cruise through UR Compt? Is the wait period 1 year from September? Okay, that's a good question. So let's say this is, let's see, Katie, this is September, and we'll say that is September 18, all right, and that's here. And here we are, all right, that's October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, okay? And let's see, so October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So we're right here. So here's the 12-month window, right? So we can book you on a cruise here after we can book you on a cruise in October 19, okay? We can book it today and it sails in October 19 because that's 12 months from the cruise that you took, okay? So so it's not like we need to wait until 12 months has passed to book the next cruise, okay? We can book it today. It just needs to be 12 months from when your last cruise ended. Okay? That makes sense? So there's with Royal Caribbean, if we didn't book you direct, if you booked with Royal Caribbean with an offer from Casino Royale direct, there's going to be a 12-month waiting period where you can't sail with us or with anything other than Casino Royale. But we can book you today for a cruise that's 12 months past your last sail date, okay? So that's a good question. A lot of people ask about that. Now, if UR Comp booked you on the first cruise, which I'd say most of our customers are that way, or maybe they came from an NCL or Carnival and we booked them on Royal Caribbean, then you don't need to worry about it. We're gonna be able to book you as often as you want, as many times as you want. Don't worry about 12 months. But if you have a direct relationship with Royal, we would just need you need to wait 12 months before we can book you, or to take a cruise that we book for you. All right. Any questions from the audience? I think we have like 10 followers. I don't know. We have a couple hundred. So we're just now starting to develop Instagram. So I know our audience isn't going to be as big as it is at Facebook yet. But if you have any questions, chime in. Let's see. My casino only comps land and air trips. Will those count towards UR comped? Again, my casino only comps land and air trips. Will those count towards UR comp? So I'm guessing the question is, when you sign up for UR comp, we ask you to upload pictures of your offers, and that's how we verify that you are a player, because the bigger the player you are, the bigger the offers are going to be. Casinos aren't going to give a $10 a day player $500 in free play to show up, right? So we know that gives us at least some confidence that a player is a good player. We use their offers. So I think this person's asking, all I have are comp land and maybe comp land and air. So maybe there's like a charter flight that flies them down to Beau Rivage in Mississippi. Will that count towards your comp? And the answer is absolutely yes. So any offer you have will help you with your comp, get you comped on your first trip. Cruise offers, since most of the trips we book are cruises, if you have an offer from a different cruise line, that's usually the best, because that's more of an apples to apples comparison. It's easy for us to go to MSC Cruise Line and say, hey, this person has a comp balcony on Celebrity, let's give them a comp balcony over here. So that's more apples to apples than I got a flight to Laughlin, but still, that flight and room package, it's of value if that's what you have, and we're gonna use that to the best of our abilities to get you a comp.
Hi, Dr. Luke.
Hey, Dr. Luke.
TB Ammons asked, will you guys be able to get any day passes to Baja Mar or Atlantis for those of us on a UR comped cruise sailing to Nassau?
Hi, Tina. That's a good question. I think it's Tina Ammons.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's a good question. It's something we've asked. A lot of people ask us, and I've asked several times to Baja Mar. I mean, every few months I ask them about a day pass, and what they say is that at the moment, Baja Mar does not do that. They just do you can only use the facilities, like the pool, the private beach, if you have a hotel room there. So, it's basically whatever the cost of a hotel room for the night is what their day pass is, because that's what they require. You can go to Baja Mar and you can play in the casino. And to be honest, I went, hopefully Baja Mar doesn't watch this, but I went and I had a meeting and I talked to the casino, and my wife went in the pool with our kids, and no one asked anything. So it's possible you can do that, but but it's not supposed to be allowed. Okay, so Baja Mar. For Atlantis, we don't have any deals with them. I know through the cruise line, typically that would be an excursion that you can book. If it's Royal Caribbean, you can normally in their portal there's a list of all the different excursions you can buy on your trip. Normally a Atlantis Day Pass is in there. So I know that is an option. Baja Mar at the moment is not an option unless you book a hotel room.
Nice. DW Slots joined.
Hey, DW Slots, what's up? Let's see. I watched one of your videos. Thank you for posting. I do have a question. If you can clarify on one of your videos, you said Royal Caribbean won't comp children. My son is now 7. So that's typically true, that they won't comp children, right? So they, if it's, generally all the comps are a comp for 2 adults. If it's 1 adult and 1 child, typically they would just comp the adult and they'd pay for the child. Now, obviously, there's exceptions. If somebody's like a $100,000 player, they'll probably make an exception and comp the kid. But generally speaking, if it's your first trip on Royal Caribbean and we're getting a comp, they would ask the child to be paid, and that's just how it is with them. But once you establish your play with Royal Caribbean, there's obviously exceptions for really big players. But yeah, that's the marching orders we've been given is if the comps are for 2 adults and then children would be extra, and if it's 1 adult, then the kid would generally, the child would have to be paid for because the casino doesn't want to comp somebody that's not a gambler, or I mean from their mindset could actually make the adult play less because they're taking care of child. That's just how the casinos think. So yeah, that's kind of why they wouldn't comp the 2, comp an adult and a kid.
Wayne's a slot asked, I was told last year that I could only upload my free play offer from my land casinos and not hotel stays and cruise offers. Has that always been that way, or did that policy recently change?
So, hi Wayne, good question. I guess if it was a year or 2 ago, maybe it's changed since then. I mean, definitely one, if you have taken a trip with UR Comped, then really offers uploaded don't really matter anymore. Because once you take a trip, then we have real play data, like how you played with us and with our cruise partner. And then all of your offers are going to be based on the trips you take with us. So it's kind of a rolling average, and your offers will go up or go down. Again, just based on the average of your past few trips. But if you haven't taken your first UR Comp trip yet, then what we do to qualify you and prove to our casino partners that you're a player is we look at the offers that you've uploaded to your account. Now, when we started, and especially when we were first kind of focusing more on Vegas, like 4 years ago when we first got started, it was more about free play, right? Because with land-based casinos, free play is kind of fixed in value. Like, casinos in a slow season, they'll give anybody with a pulse a free hotel room. When it gets busy, then the hotel room prices go up and it's harder to get a room comp. But generally, free play isn't as seasonal as giving away comp rooms. So we looked a lot at free play. But now with our emphasis and our business being much more cruise focused, we look more at cruise offers. So I can't remember a time when it was just like we got to change our policy, but it probably has been kind of gradually over the last couple of years. The emphasis has shifted from looking at land-based casino free play to more looking at cruise offers. But yeah, at this point, it's pretty much any offer we can accept and give you the best offer we can.
Mallory joined.
Hey, Mallory.
And Joe joined as well. He said, "Hi, guys."
Hey, Joe. How's it going? Welcome to Instagram. Our first ever Instagram Live. Let's see. All right. Trina asked, this is one we got in advance. And again, if you're watching this after the fact and it's live, you can comment with your question, and then we will answer it on the next Instagram Live Comp Questions with Craig. Okay, if I receive offers from 2 land-based casinos, which I've been sending to y'all, and recently got a free cruise from one of them, should my offers from you automatically change, or how do I know? Another good question. Okay, so we wouldn't know that you got that cruise offer, so it would be a good idea to send it to us, because sometimes people do think that they send us an offer and then all of a sudden we've got access to all their offers from that casino, and that's not the case. So that offer you send us is just kind of a snapshot, and we can see, for that particular month, for that offer, that's what the casino wanted to give you. But we don't know that you all of a sudden got a cruise offer. So if it's something that like that, definitely send it to us, because that could unlock new offers for you. So very good question. If you've got if your offers get better, you saw them taking a UR Comp trip, send them in, and potentially it could unlock something. Definitely if it's a cruise offer, that carries a lot of weight. If you're looking to take a cruise with UR Comp, send those in.
Nice.
Great question. Great questions from the audience. Are there any other questions?
Not currently.
Do you want to put a filter on me? Let's put something funny, and we'll. What am I? I can't see it. So.
I'll make you a soccer player.
Heavy today. We got caught up on the Craps event. It sounds like it was awesome. He really enjoyed meeting you. So anyway,
He
question.
he asked, how does play with Boyd Gaming affect my UR Compt profile if I didn't use a room comp? So I'm guessing he went on the trip. He was one. I think he walked in with Heavy's event. So how would Boyd Gaming affect his UR Compt profile if he didn't book the room through us? I guess.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. We would look at the play. We'll get a play report probably within 2 weeks of the end of the month. Let's see, it's in June, so from how everyone did at that event. And then that will go into your UR Comp profile, and that would update it. Now, if you've already taken, I think you've taken a cruise before. And so how our system is set up, which is, it's a great way, the partners like, and it works out best for you, is that, like, if you've taken a cruise, then your cruise play is what is going to determine your future cruise offers. And this play at Main Street Station would affect your Main Street Station offers and your land-based casino offers. Okay, so it's kind of like a pyramid, and it gets more specific where it's like, all right, you played on a cruise, and then your cruise offers are based on that one cruise. But then once you do Royal Caribbean and say MSC or Celebrity, then like you're playing Royal Caribbean determines your Royal offers, your MSC play determines your MSC offers. So it gets more specific the more properties you play at. So if at the moment, if all you've done is that Boyd that Boyd play, then all of your offers are going to be kind of shaped by that. But if you've done Boyd and you've done the cruise, then the cruise offer is going to be based on your cruise play, and the Boyd offer will shape your land-based casino play. So I hope that answers your question. If you have a follow-up, put it in the comments, please.
Yeah, he said he did 3 cruises with us.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so he's good. Yeah, you're good, Ryan.
Cool.
What
Good question.
Joe asked, what land-based casinos in Vegas are you currently working with?
Yeah, so that's a good question, and it's like from a contract perspective, we have a lot of them. Okay, we work with Venetian Palazzo, the SLS, which is under new ownership and has, from all accounts, it's like light years better than it was even a year ago. All the Caesars properties, the M Resort we just signed up with, Golden Nugget downtown, the Boyd properties downtown, the Orleans off the Strip. So we have a lot of partners in Vegas. We don't actively promote them for a lot of different reasons, but we are moving towards that, especially with M Resorts. We're going to come out with some new offers there soon. So once, let's say you've taken a trip with UR Compt on a cruise or at one of our Caribbean properties where we are actively promoting, and that's really where we try to steer our first-time customers. Again, for a lot of reasons, and we'll get into it maybe on a different comp questions with Craig. It's just, but anyway, once you've taken a trip, then you can ask your UR Compt host, like, hey, I'm thinking about going to Vegas. Can you set me up? And based on your level of play, we'll put you at the casino that's kind of the best fit for your level of play and what you're interested in. But we do actually, I think for Golden Nugget, that's kind of like always there.
Yeah, the Golden Nugget one's always there. We had a Cosmopolitan.
Cosmo, that's another one where like for some of our higher end players, because they're pretty, Cosmo was like, we'd like to host your players, but we want it at a certain level. So all these casinos, they have different appetites on what level players they want and how they want to deal with it. So it's something that you could definitely look forward to us. Definitely, I'd say by Q4, we should have a lot more Vegas offers. But for now, if you've taken a UR Compt trip, you can ask your UR Compt host, like, hey, now that I've kind of done a cruise or I've played in the Caribbean with you, I want to go to Vegas these dates. What can you do for me? And we'll make it happen for you.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Dr. Luke gave you a thumbs up. See, should I put another filter on you?
Yeah, let's put another filter.
What is this one?
Today is Flag Day. It's also my mom's birthday, so it's a big day all around.
You're getting shot with heart arrows.
Ah, thank you. All right, let's see. Is there any other questions? Here's another one. I got an offer from MSC on Meraviglia for a free cruise if I choose to use it. Should I book with them direct or UR Comp? There are 2 dates I might be interested in. It's for 6 sailings, of which I might be interested in 2 of them. Thank you. Book with us. Yes. So we actually, if you book that offer direct, and this question's obviously specific for MSC, but this goes across any of our cruise partners. If we booked you, we introduced you to the cruise line, or we reactivated you after a couple of years and we booked you, you get an offer in the mail. Definitely book it through us. I've heard with MSC, the whole time was like 2-3 hours to book that. We have a special portal that we actually developed with for MSC, where we submit our reservations and they get on it right away, so you don't have to wait on hold. And so I would say anytime you get an offer that we have that relationship together, then definitely book it through us. Per our contract and everything, like, we're supposed to still be the agent if you call direct, but why wait on hold for 3 hours to book it when you can call your UR Comp host to book it? So definitely anytime you get an offer, you want to go somewhere direct where we introduce you, definitely call your UR Comp host and we'll get you hooked up.
Dr. Luke said, is Craig going on the Craps Cruise?
Oh yeah, I'm going on the Craps Cruise. Yeah, no, Craps Cruise 1 was like the best. I had such a blast. I mean, I always had blasts on the cruises, but that was a really fun group. I mean, I know Dr. Luke got a taste of it in Main Street Station, getting to hang with Heavy and a couple of the guys. Kevin, I know, was out there. So, it's just a really good group of people, and I wouldn't miss the October 27th Craps Cruise for anything. I can't wait. Plus, we're going to be in Cozumel on Day of the Dead. Anyway, it's going to be an awesome cruise, so I'm looking forward to it.
Joe said that he can't do cruise with work, but he would love to see the M Resort. What about matching casino offers?
Yeah, it's something we're working on with Penn National Gaming, which owns the M Resort. We're kind of finalizing the offer segments and how we're going to do it. So I would say, if you have something in mind already, then email your UR Comp host. Just say, hey, I watch Instagram with Craig. I want to go to the M Resorts on these days. Then you could be the guinea pig and we can get you set up out there. I can tell you right now exactly what the offer would be, if they're going to match offers or what. It probably depends on your offer and what kind of player you are. But we do have a signed contract with them. Now it's just we're working out the finishing touches on like what offers we're going to do. But yeah, M Resort, by all accounts, everyone I've talked to said it's like a spectacular property. It's got probably the best buffet in Las Vegas. It's it's new, it's super high class. So I haven't been there yet. I can't wait to go there, but everyone I've talked to that's been there is like, it's awesome. So I'm looking forward to trying it out. Nice. I want to hear what Joe thinks. Yeah.
Well, he would love to see it. Yes.
All right, let's do it. So I think that covers all the questions we got ahead of time. If you've got any more, put them in the comments now. Otherwise, if you're watching this after the fact, put it in the comments and we will address it in the next Comp Questions with Craig. Next week.
Sweet. All right. Bye.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy flip-flop day.
Joe said he'd love to be the test dummy.
All right.
And he said he'll do a review for us.
Okay. Perfect.
Sweet. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Let me make sure I end this the right way. End.